Alright, Title 40 CFR Part C, Certifying Engine Families. Title 40 CFR 1033-205, Applying for Certificate Conformity. 87, Designated Compliance Officer for the complete application for the engine, each engine family for which you are requesting certificate conformity be reserved. You must update the correct application accurately reflect with the production described in 1033-225. To include following information with your application. 1. A description of the basic engine included with the not limited engine family specification 1033-230 for the freshly manufactured locomotive. The description of the basic locomotive design, remanufactured locomotive description, basic locomotive design with the remanufacturer will be applied with included your description of the license with a single configuration to be included with the engine family note with the requesting a certificate will not be to cover the idle controls. 2. Explanation how the emission control systems include the detailed description of all the emission control systems components of the injection ignition time for each noise with the degrees of before and after top, dead, center. Any functional dependence for the surface time, other operational parameters, engine coolant, the temperature for the 3, each of the auxiliary emission control devices, 4, and fuel system components to be installed with the production test locomotive, 5, diagnostics. 3. Description of the test locomotive. 4. The description of the test equipment and fuel used to identify the special alternative of the test receiver. 5. The description of the operating cycle, the period of the operation necessary to accumulate service hours of the test locomotive stabilization emission level may also include green engine factor that must adjust the emission of the 0-hour engine to equivalent stabilized engine. 6. The description of all the adjustable operating parameters but not limited to injection time and fuel rate. Include the following nominal rating, recommended setting, associated production tolerance, and 10 with adjustable range with physical adjusted range with the limits of the top limited adjustment range, 5 with the production tolerance limited to stop with established each physically adjustable range, 5 with the information relating to the physical start limited to the stop with the establishment physical adjustment range, each parameter other means with the inhibited adjustment of the most effective means of the preventing adjustment parameters setting outside of the specified with the adjustable range with the use of engine projection. Project the U.S. production and information. Each configuration projection substantially with a different sale configuration have previously required with explain why your projection charge. 8. 1. All test data you obtain with each testing engine or locomotive described in 1033-235 you may allow with to demonstrate the compliance based with the result of the previous emission test development. The test and other testing information include the nitrous oxide, particle matter, hydrochloride, chloride, and carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, pour the measured carbon dioxide, nitric oxide, chlorine, hydrosol, described in 1033-235 small manufacturers, remanufacturers making the nitric oxide and carbon tetrahydride. 10 for the deterioration factor for the engine family in accordance with 1033-245, but if the deterioration family actors the engine family with the developing procedure will have not previously approved with the preliminary approved with 1033-210. 10. The intended useful life of the period of the engine family according to the 1033-101G. If the useful life of the engine family was determined and perceived that it will not have previously approved, you should require for the preliminary approval in 1033-210. 11 copies of the proposed emission control label the maintenance instruction installation with the instruction where applicable. Unconditional statement declaring all locomotives including the engine family comply with all the requirements part of the Clean Air Act. E. If the request of the must supply with the additional information required to evaluate the application. After the provided information, read, record, interpret for the information broadcast of the locomotive's onboard computer electrical control unit state with the upon request for the give any of the hardware software tool for the need to do this reference for the appropriate publicity. These standards define convention for these message parameters for your information consistent publicly released standards. Include information required subpart with example to include information required with the 1033-715. We participate with the ABT program. Include other applicable information specified in this part 10 or part 1068 of this chapter related to the request of exemptions. I. Name of the agent, service located with the United States, service of the agent, consistent institute, service that you and your officers employ without any action or by the EPA, otherwise the United States related with the requirement of this part. J. For imported locomotives, you may require to describe your expected import process.